What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys an absolute banger. We got ourselves Life Orb Excadrill for ranked Regulation I. Now, when it comes to Excadrill, this Pokemon has a special place in my heart. Not only is it one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, it is actually one of the first Pokemon I have ever used in competitive Pokemon. I used to rock out with an Excadrill and TERA Sandstorm team, and I love everything about this Pokemon. This Excadrill build, a bit different from a Sandstorm team. It's got Mold Breaker as ability, holding the Life Orb as item to maximize its damage. On top of that, it's got that Ground Terror type with EQ, Drill Run, Iron Head, and Protect. I really like Excadrill here, especially paired up with Ho-Oh because we can EQ freely and just let Ho-Oh do its thing. Speaking of Ho-Oh, it's one of our restricted Pokemon. Ho-Oh alongside with Ice Rider Calyrex. Calyrex sits in the Trick Room, does big time damage. Ho-Oh on the other hand has Recover with Leftovers and Regenerator, so multiple different ways to get HP back with Sacred Fire and Brave Bird. Our final three Pokemon, two of them going to be support, and one of them is going to be an annoying little poison Pokemon. We got Toxapex, Grimmsnarl, and Indeedee. Indeedee sitting there with Imprisoned Trick Room, Follow Me, Dazzling Gleam. Grimmsnarl there with Screens, and Toxapex over here with Smackdown, Baneful Bunker, Toxic Spikes, and Wide Guard. Going to definitely be a niche Pokemon in today's video. Who knows? Maybe you'll see a little bit of Toxapex stall. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Excadrill in ranked Regulation I. Match number 1 time, going up against Hitmontop, the dancing little Pokemon. Hopefully they bring it in here. We gotta watch out for Wide Guard with that guy. They also have Kyogre. They're rocking out with who is that? Tornadus, Landorus, Serena over here, and Zacian as their final restricted Pokemon. How should we play this one? I actually want to check my squad speed. Excadrill, what are you sitting at? 83. So actually, this is Trick Room team. Hands down. We got to go Trick Room, slow everything down. And I think we're just going to potentially lead Calyrex and Indeedee. Or I could just lead Indeedee and pop Trick Room and maybe Protect here with Pokemon. That wouldn't be bad. I could go into Calyrex and maybe just Protect them, pop Trick Room, go from there. Wouldn't be bad. But then if they lead, say, like Kyogre here, we could be in a little bit of trouble. We do have the Psychic Siege, which is really good. Maybe I could just go into like Toxapex and Calyrex, maybe just Wide Guard here. Would that be our best bet? No, Indeedee. We gotta stop first turn priority, so it's just fake out. So we'll go Indeedee, Calyrex, we'll bring Ho-Oh, and we will have Excadrill in here for late game. I'm with it. Run it right now. Indeedee's gonna be great for stopping not only fake out, but for out bulking. I feel like with the Psychic Seeds, it should just be able to outbulk a Kyogre shot, but like Water Spout does a ton of damage, so I don't know. That's a tough statement to make, right? It's a bold statement to make that it can soak up a Water Spout. We'll see. We'll hope, right? We'll hope. I'm not even sure if they're going to lead Kyogre. They'll figure this out as time goes, but trying to get this Excadrill out here with the Ho-Oh could work wonders. Let's see. What you ripping here? Kyogre and Serena over here. Okay. I see you. I understand. I understand. We might see a Terra type from Serena. Do I go Follow Me Trick Room? Or do I just go Protect Trick Room? I'm thinking Protect Trick Room. It's really where I'm at. That's really where I'm at. Maybe I should have went the Toxapex just a Wide Guard here, but I'm thinking just Protect Trick Room's got to be the call. We do have Seed Bomb, so I mean, I could stay in here and deal some damage, but probably not my best course of action. Probably not. Serena might swap out here or just Protect here. We're going to go for that Trick Room, though. We're just going to hit this Protect button. What Terra type do you have, Indeedee? Fairy, nothing crazy. He's not going to do anything. Okay. I was going to say, if you have water, I'm down to send it. I'm down to send it, but we're just going to click this big old Protect button. Try to get this Trick Room off. Serena, on the other hand, might swap or Protect itself. Or even Terrasilize. It could be Kyogre. If it's Kyogre water, it's just game over. Thanks for playing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It might be game over. Thanks for playing. Indeedee, somehow soak this. Let's see what you're rocking here. Let's see what you're going to be doing here. We could be in some trouble. Indeedee, please. Thank you. No shot at soak. If it soaks this shot up, I would be super surprised. Insanely surprised. Wow, what a bulk. What a bulk. And he goes for Taunt here into Calyrex. What a bulk, Indeedee. What an absolute bulk. Oh my. Let me see your stats. Let me see your stats. I love you. I love you. Let me see these stats. Oh my lord. Special defense 131. It's not even like fully bulked out. HP solid. I mean, I guess that's Psychic Seeds though. That Psychic Seeds goes crazy. So we're able to do that. We're actually gonna Dazzle Gleam. I am gonna actually Seed Bomb you because Serena might even swap out here. Is he gonna swap out? Let me see. What Pokemon could you swap into? No one's really taking this Glacial Lance too big. I'm just gonna go for Glacial Lance here. He does withdraw here. Zacian maybe? Is that the call? Maybe I should have went for Seed Bomb. Is it gonna be Zacian? It is gonna be Zacian. Pretty easy call. The Zacian's gonna pop out here. Water Spout's not gonna KO Kite-O or Calyrex, but definitely gonna KO Indeedee. So damage isn't bad here. Dazzle Gleam launches. That's okay. Damage pretty much nothing. And we're gonna see another Water Spout. I like Water Spout better here than Origin Pulse. This is gonna KO the Indeedee. But now I could honestly just go into Excadrill and maybe just Ground Terra and EQ and just protect this turn. Doesn't sound bad, right? And then save Ho-Oh, which I like, which I definitely like. So yeah, we are just gonna go Ground Terra. We're gonna go EQ here, and I'm just gonna protect. I'm gonna protect. How much damage is this gonna do here, though? That's the real question. Is he gonna KO Kyogre? I sure hope so. If not, we should just be able to Glacial Lance to KO these next Pokemon. But I'm curious to see if they're gonna protect Zacian or not. Might swap back into Serena here, but the problem would be Glacial Lance flying. Out comes my Terra type. They're not swapping. Are they protecting Zacian? I'm not too sure, but I'm ready to send EQ. I'm ready to send it. Ground Terra popping out from the X-Key. Calyrex just protecting here. Zacian, you protecting by chance? Yeah. Knew that was coming. He ends up protecting you. Can we KO this Kyogre? If we KO this Kyogre here, man, we could be sitting really good. Let's see. Go ahead, Excadrill. Do him dirty. This is why I brought you in for today's video. Excadrill with the Orb. Ground Terra? Let's go. That's a big time. That's a big time KO. That's a big time KO from the boy. It's a big time KO from the boy. EQ picking up the KO. We have the Psychic Terrain still out and about, so no first turn priority. He could go into Hitmontop. If that's the case, we're going to have to switch some moves up here because Wyguard is a scary little customer. I'm not sure if they have Hitmontop. Going to go back into Serena over here, which isn't bad. I mean, Glacial Lance into like high horsepower here. Or just Roll Run. Hopefully this lands right. Yeah, we're going to do this. Drill Run into Glacial Lance. Send it. No more EQs for us. I could have swapped into Ho and just started sending EQs, but right now Excadrill is thriving. Thriving in the Trick Room. He might go for a double protect here. I wouldn't be surprised, but please, Drill Run land. If Drill Run lands, Zacian's just a goner. He's just a goner. But I'm still surprised at how good this game just looks on the Switch 2. It's just awesome. Everything we want. Just even the rain looks better. He ends up withdrawing Zacian. Who's taking this shot? Is the real question. Who's taking this Glacial Lance? Landorus is dead. Landorus is dead. I'm sorry to break it to you. He's dead. He's a dead man. Glacial Lance picks up the KO all day. Glacial Lance picks up the KO all day. Bye-bye, Lando. So Lando's dead. Chilling is gonna get boosted. Do we have one turn left in Trick Room? Or is it gone? Or is Trick Room gone? Might have been one turn left. Do we have one more? Give me one more. If you give me one more, that's a beautiful sight. I think we got one more. Yeah, okay. One more turn. That is lovely. That is amazing. And Zacian is just going to protect here. I am still going to send Drill Run. Actually, I'm going to double down into the slot. We know Zacian's protecting here. We'll go Glacial Lance. Serena's going to go for protect. Failing. Zacian's going to protect. Yep. We double down into Serena just in case it was Focus Sash, but It's not Focus Sash. I was going for that double protect all day. Glacial Lance launching, and now we're sitting in a pristine position just to win this game. Oh, they just rage quit. Awesome. Excadrill making opponents rage quit match number 1. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Glacial Lance was KOing Serena right here anyway, right? Yeah, and then Excadrill would have cleaned up this match. It would have been 3-on-1. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Match number 2 time. Let's go back to back. Koraidon, Shadow Rider, Calyrex, Galarian Weezing, Chi-Yu, Walking Wake, and Brute Bonnet. So a really stacked team here. Gonna be a tough one actually, especially with Galarian Weezing. Like taking away abilities really just throws a wrench in everything, right? I mean, Indeedee nonetheless without its Psychic Seeds and Psychic Terrain is still pretty good here for setting up Trick Room, considering they don't have too much besides like Chi-Yu that can really just like destroy it. I could maybe just go Grimmsnarl, but without Prankster, that's just not good for us. Then we go Calyrex and Indeedee? I think so, and then we can maybe just like protect, go for Trick Room. I'm down for that. He could have Taunt, but oh man. Weezing's probably rocking Taunt. We'll figure this out, but I like this. I like the same squad. I do like the same squad. I'm just gonna hope that they're not leading Weezing, Shadow Rider, Calyrex, right? That would be a big no-no for us. Like, that's something we don't want. That's something we don't want, because at that point, they could taunt the Ice Rider, Calyrex, and then throw an Astral Barrage. Let's see. Okay, this isn't bad. I can just follow me this, right? Yeah, I can follow me and pop Trick Room. Seems pretty safe. Seems pretty safe for us. Ability Shield's protected. He's going to be able to still drop its little Orichalcum Pulse. Bring out the Sunlight. That's fine. Be my guest. Be my guest. He's probably going to go into Fire Terror type early on here. We're just going to rip this, and we're just going to go for Follow Me. Yeah, you give me no reason not to. Yeah, it's a pretty simple call. But I mean, from here, I mean, if I could just bring out Excadrill after this and rip EQs, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Take out my Indeedee. Take it out. I'll just protect Calyrex next turn, go into Ground Terra. Be super effective into both of you guys. Sounds pretty good. Unless he can one-shot my Indeedee, that would be the only issue here, right? Would be the one-shotting of Indeedee and then Taunt flying. This would be a problem. Let's see. Let's see what you're going for here. Don't you dare taunt me. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Of course. Of course. Alright, we're still not sitting terribly here. Considering I am just going to Terrasilize Excadrill. I'm going to get after it. What could he go for? We might want to hard swap our Calyrex. Probably, right? That's a big time taunt from them. I'm gonna go into Ho-Oh and just look to deal some big time damage here. Because I can see him going for that Flare Blitz straight into this Calyrex at this point. I would hope so, right? I want him to go into Calyrex just so I can EQ and pick up a double KO. But at that point, then you just bring out what's it called? And that's a problem. Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider's a big time issue for us. That taunt was just so big. Flare Blitz into the KO. Worked well. Worked well. Then I'm Terrasilizing the Excadrill, looking for some more big time damage from him, just like match number 1. And he's gonna rip a Collision Course. Can we soak this? Please and thank you, Excadrill. Let's go, Exca. Let's go, Exca. Poison Gas gonna fly, that's fine. Who's dodging? No one's dodging? It's fine, Exca. That's fine, okay. As long as Excadrill gets off this EQ, I like it. EQ launching. This should potentially be double KO. Right? We got a crit. It don't matter. It don't matter. They were both dead to that. That's why we Terrasilize. Okay, so Excadrill picks up the double KO. That taunt, though, might have just been the play to win him the game. And now I'm sitting here. They're going to throw out Shadow Rider. And then who is their second Pokemon going to be? They got Mold Breaker back. I got Regenerator here. Lose some HP. I probably die out the Poison, which would suck. I want one more turn with Excadrill. I really do, but I don't think we can get it. Yeah, 12, no shot. I really want it one more turn. Really want it one more turn. Because again, the problem with Ice Rider here is that it dies out very easily to Astral Barrage. And we don't have TERA. They throw out their final two. There's the Shadow Rider. And who's their final? It's tough. Let's go for Sacred Fire, right? I feel like we just protect Ice Rider. We go for Sacred Fire, try to KO this Calyrex, right? Let's see, gets Photosynthesis boost and his defense is gonna get heightened. I'm gonna have to hope that this thing's not Focus Sash and Sacred Fire can just KO. And it'll protect across the board. Let's see. Come on, Ho-Oh. We know you're going for Astral Barrage. There's the Barrage. Oh no, please! Ho-Oh! How much damage are you taking here? Honestly, Brute Bonnet might outspeed and just Spore my Ho-Oh, even if it soaks us. Oh, it soaks it really well. Sacred Fire launching. How much damage are we doing? Give me burn, give me burn, give me burn. Goes for Spore. Hold up, we got a shot. We totally have a shot at winning this game. We totally have a shot at winning this game. We totally have a shot at winning. It's going to be tough because the problem here is we have to KO Calyrex, which I'm going to do here. And then if Brute Bonnet just spores Ho-Oh and Astral Barrage one taps my Calyrex, we're in trouble. Calyrex, I need you. If Calyrex soaks us, we could just win this game straight up. It does. Awesome. My Pokemon are bulky today. My Pokemon are bulking today. They're bulking today. So he's going to have to pick a Spore. I'm surprised Calyrex is soaking that. My Pokemon are bulking today. He's going to end up Sporing my Calyrex, which is fine. I'll outspeed. I'll be able to get off a Sacred Fire in the sunlight. It might not KO due to Photosynthesis boosting, but that buys us time for our Calyrex to actually wake up. Great news. Beautiful news. Get a little bit of leftovers action. Awesome. Pokemon are out bulking, baby. How much damage is Poison doing? Alright, we might have one more turn left. Might have one more turn left. They go for Brave Bird. No, Sacred Fire's gonna do a bit more. Brave Bird would be the safe play, but I want him to attack my Ho-Oh. Oh man, we're in trouble. I forgot about Sucker Punch. I should have went for Recover. I should have went for Recover. Sucker Punch is gonna KO me. Is it though? Yeah, I mean he's gonna win. He's gonna win off a Sucker Punch. Can I wake up and just hit you? Wow. I should have remembered the Sucker Punch and just went for a Recover. That should have been the play. GG's though. Brute Bonnet clutching up. I thought we had that one. We're still sitting 1-1. Let's go hop to our third and final. Third and final match for today's video is here. Looking for that 2-1 winning record. That Brute Bonnet in the last match. We should have known it was ripping Sucker Punches. We looked bad in the beginning because they taunted us. Then we started to look good, and then we looked bad again, and we ended up losing the match. But Miraidon, alongside with Lunala, Alolan Ninetales, which could set up, you know, screens very easily. And then they got Greninja, really good Pokemon, Iron Valiant, and Gargoyle. Do I have any taunt users? I honestly think Grimmsnarl has to be our lead just because of this, right? Yeah, we're going to have to go into Grimmsnarl here. So Grimmsnarl is going to be our lead here. I could end up just setting up, like, Toxic Spikes, which wouldn't be too bad here, especially with Grass Terra on you. Yeah, I'm down. We're going to end up going in both of them and then going into these two. Let's do it. Let's do it. I want to put some poisons on the field. Just because if screens are going to be out here, you know, attack power is going to be pretty low. We could then, you know, set up some spikes, kind of go from there. We do have Rocky Helmet as well, but they got a lot of special attackers, so Light Screen's going to be our best friend. Salt Cure could be a problem if they'd bring Gargoyle. Wouldn't like that. But we're already 1-1. Already showcased two great battles. We're looking to use some Toxic Specs here. No Excadrill, though. We use Excadrill in match number 1 and match number 2, and that Pokemon is awesome. I love it. That Ground Terror on it just deletes Pokemon. But he's going to end up going into both of these two. Light Screen definitely going to be our friend. I am going to Terastallize and just go from there. And I might even pivot out with Grimmsnarl on one of these turns. Let's see. What could they do here? They could go for a Salt Cure into my Toxapex. I'm definitely going to set up this Light Screen. I'm going to Terastallize and just set this up. Use my Terra on my Pex, dude. On my Toxapex. I love Toxapex. When I played Sun and Moon, Well, I bought Moon. When I played Moon, I actually had Toxapex on my team as my, playthrough team. I loved it. So I end up terrestrializing here. We'll set up a light screen. And he's going to rip a Gleam Gleam. That's fine. I soak Gleam Gleams. He's going to go for Salt Cure. How dare you? Ooh, look at me. I'm going to Salt Cure. Shut up. A little bit of Salt Cure. So lame. Spikes he's setting up, though, which we love. Yeah, you want to play? We'll play some Spikes. I'm going to Parting Shot into this Calyrex, though. Well, not Calyrex. This, I can't even think of the Pokemon's name. This is me Rhydon. I'm going to get on out of here. And from here, I might just Baneful Bunker. Good Smackdown, but gonna Baneful Bunker up here. Just gonna bunker up. And we'll see what he wants to do here, because he could be going for another Dazzling, but Parting Shot's gonna be nice. Baneful Bunker. Set it up. Do it. Parting Shot on out of here. We can now bring out Calyrex, and I can pretty much set up a Trick Room. I'd rather go into Calyrex than what's called at this point, than Ho-Oh. And we'll see what he wants to do with this now. He's -1 on special attack. We have Light Screen out. We don't have Reflect. Dazzling Gleam is going to fly here. Calyrex should choke this pretty easily, right? Not a stab move. Nothing crazy. Yeah, absolutely no damage. He's going to set up a Stealth Rock, which is fine. Go ahead, be my guess. Stealth Rock's out and about. Just go for the Glacial Lance here? Or do we set up the Trick Room? Let's just go for the Glacial. I'd rather set up the Trick Room. I'm going to set up the Trick Room. Could throw more Toxic Spikes on the field. We're gonna do that. We'll throw more Toxic Spikes on the field. He ends up Wide Guard. That's fine. We're setting up Trick Room here. Trick Room! He's gonna Electro Drift into the slot. Which, I mean, how much damage is it really doing? Not crazy. Nothing crazy. Give me some more Toxic Spikes on the field. We got some more Spikes on the field. I might just start Seed Bombing this Garglenackle away. Because it can easily, go into what's called if it wants to. It could easily go into another what's called Wide Guard. Which I could definitely see. Get Salt Cure here. Wow, we should just went for it. Salt Cures me up. It's super effective. Another Electro Drift's gonna fly, which we don't like. Not one bit. Smackdown's gonna launch and do about -5. I just wanted to see that. And Seed Bomb launches. Not bad. We might have to go for another Seed Bomb. He's going for another Electro Drift, which we do soak, but Salt Cure, he could probably just protect out here. If he wants to. Did we just go for that Glacial Lance? I'm gonna go for the Glacial Lance. We might as well go for it. We might as well send it. And I might as well go for another Toxic Spikes. Just try to get that set up. So I'll still have Grimmsnarl. I will still have Ho. This is not looking good. They have a perfect lead for us. I could just go into... Ho's going to be a tough customer. We'll probably just want to go into Grimmsnarl here. So he can stall all day. He does not want to swap here. But she's playing this one right. I've been waiting for him to swap. But go ahead. Don't go for Wide Guard. Just don't go for Wide Guard. If you don't go for Wide Guard, we can be sitting pretty good here. We actually need him to not go for Wide Guard here. It's a big turn for us. Big turn for us. But I think he does go for Wide Guard. No, he doesn't. He does not. We love that. Toxic Spike's going to fail here. He's going to go for Recover. That's fine. Maybe he thought it was going for another Seed Bomb. Can Glacial Lance pick up the KO? I hope so. It does. Okay. Now we're sitting in a good position. Because he's forced to swap in, he's going to be forced to get poisoned. My Calyrex is going to die here from Salt Cure. We already know that. But getting rid of that, what's called, is a big time play for us. Getting rid of the what's called is a big time play. Me and Rhydon. Now our other problem is getting rid of this Garglenackle. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Electricity disappears. And I could just go back into Grimmsnarl. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Grimmsnarl. Just to set up reflection stuff depending on who they go into. Good Spirit Breaker, could Parting Shot out here, but Sulkir is just gonna be a problem. Could be Ninetales. We got Stones digging into me, Poison chunking up. Wish we had a Poison onto the Gargonackle. He's gonna go for a Snow Warning. So he's gonna set up obviously his stuff and things. Do we go for the Reflect? Do we maybe just Parting Shot? I'm gonna Parting Shot. I'm gonna Parting Shot and just being full bunker here. I know the Stealth Rock's gonna do mean damage into my Ho-Oh. But I just think this Parting Shot's gonna be big, especially if they want to go for like a Blizzard or something into my Pecs. This is not looking good for your boy. Not looking good for your boy. Stealth Rock's about to chunk me up. The Gargonackle was such a perfect Pokemon here. Oh my lord. Stealth Rock did some damage. He's gonna go for the Sulkir into the slot. I wish it was a contact move. So that'd be beautiful to poison this guy, but it's not. And there's the Roar Bell. This is tough. This is tough for Jeans here. I don't think we can get rid of this Gargonackle unless we get a poison on it, but we can't. It's not gonna swap in or out. It's just gonna recover the victory. I could actually go for a recover here with Ho-Oh, which wouldn't be too bad, but Sulkir's gonna do a lot of damage. That's my problem. Sulkir's gonna do a ton of damage. What's your speed? I'll protect you. We'll see how much damage Smackdown could do into this Ninetales. Protect the Ho-Oh. We know he's going for Sulkir. I can't swap it to my Grimmsnarl because then Grimmsnarl is just going to die out the stones. No, he ends up Sulkir in this slot. Oh, man. Should have been our turn to attack, or I was going to go for recover. Smackdown, how much damage are we doing? -5. Fake Tears flying. He's just going to lower his special defense. Oh, no, not my Pecs. He's going to take it out next turn. He's going to take it out next turn. Leftovers popping. Not looking good for your boy. I knew this Gargonackle was going to be a problem. Could have Blizzard with this Ninetales. Could definitely have Blizzard away. Go for the Wide Guard just to play off of that. Trickroom's gone. I got some speed going now. Could go for the recover, but I'll do this. And I'll Wide Guard just in case the Blizzard is flying. There is a high chance that Blizzard could potentially be flying. We are going to see a Terra type. Can this please be Gargonackle for some reason? No, it's Ninetales, obviously. What you got? Dark typing. Okay. A bit of dark action. And Wide Guard flies. Just in case the Blizzard... I mean, we can't really do much with Toxapex. You can go for Foul Play. Oh, no. Oh, no. With the Terra type? Dealing some nice damage. Sacred Fire launching, just stab now, picking up some good damage. And he's going to Sulkir. That's pretty much going to be it. That's pretty much going to be it. 4 times super effective. KO my Ho-Oh. What am I going to do? KO with Grimmsnarl and Toxapex. Toxapex can't do any damage. Can't do any damage. Cannot do any damage. We definitely needed our Calyrex to pick up some more KOs. If we could have got rid of this Grimmsnarl, or not Grimmsnarl, this Gargonackle, we definitely would have had a shot, but this Pokemon's just staying on the field way too long. The Poison's just starting to chip up, which is really good for us, but on top of that, they got Sulkir. So Gargonackle definitely just being MVP in match number 3. At this point, we probably die out of the Stealth Rocks here. No, we don't. We actually survive the Stealth Rocks, but I'm just going to run this one. I'm not going to leave my Pokemon out here to die. Gargonackle has this one on lock. We go 1 and 2 for today's video. I'll count that video as a victory all day long. Excadrill absolutely teeing off today in match number 1, match number 2. Match number 3 definitely was slower. We couldn't KO that Gargonackle, and it just took us to town. It just took us to town with Sulkir, all that good stuff. But match number 1, match number 2, Excadrill getting after it, big time damage with EQ. We probably should have won match number 2, but we totally forgot about Sucker Punch, which is on me. We could have read that easily, went for a recover or something, and just played off of that. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that bigger subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.